In the silent, crushing depths of the Arctic, a new predator entered the game. A ghost, designed to be the ultimate guarantor of a nation's power, built to move unseen and unheard. But in the modern age of information warfare, the deepest secrets don't always stay buried in the abyss. Sometimes they surface with the force of a torpedo strike. In early 2026, the global intelligence community was jolted by a stunning claim. Almost overnight, Ukrainian intelligence services announced they had executed a digital heist of monumental proportions. They didn't just find a crack in the armor of the Russian military, they claimed to have walked away with the blueprints to the entire suit. The target was one of Russia's newest and most advanced nuclear ballistic missile submarines. The files were not just fragmentary reports. They were described as a comprehensive digital dossier containing everything from the vessel's most sensitive technical specifications to the personal data of every single crew member aboard. The implications were staggering. Was this simply an audacious cyber hack, a brilliant piece of digital espionage in the ongoing conflict? Or was it a symptom of something far more dangerous? A sign of internal decay, a mutiny in the digital ranks, a crisis that the Kremlin is now desperately racing to contain before it compromises the operational security of its entire nuclear fleet? The truth is likely buried under layers of disinformation and state secrecy. But by examining the evidence, the context, and the anomalies, we can begin to piece together what might be happening behind the Kremlin's wall of silence. Here's what I'm seeing. The incident centers on the K-555 Knyaz Pozharsky. This isn't just any submarine. It's the 8th vessel of Russia's Project 955A, also known as the Borei-A class. These submarines are the backbone of Russia's modern sea-based nuclear deterrent. They are quieter, more advanced, and carry more firepower than their predecessors. Each one is a national strategic asset, a floating fortress designed to guarantee a devastating retaliatory strike from anywhere on the planet. According to the statement from Ukraine's main Directorate of Intelligence, or GUR, their cyber specialists obtained an exhaustive array of classified data on the Pozharsky. The alleged haul included detailed technical specifications, revealing the very anatomy of the vessel. This could cover everything from its unique acoustic signature, the specific sound it makes underwater, which is critical for avoiding detection, to the performance parameters of its nuclear reactor and propulsion systems. The leak also reportedly contained schematics and operational manuals for its combat systems. This is the submarine's nervous system and its teeth, the fire control software for its 16 Bulava ballistic missiles, each capable of carrying multiple nuclear warheads, as well as its torpedo and electronic warfare suites. Furthermore, the GUR claimed to have acquired sensitive engineering reports. These documents would detail maintenance schedules, performance evaluations from sea trials, and any known defects or vulnerabilities discovered by its own builders and crew, a potential goldmine for any foreign adversary looking to exploit a weakness. But perhaps the most shocking part of the leak was the human element. The files allegedly included complete crew lists, with names, ranks, birth dates, and home addresses. Even more granular data, like individual training metrics and psychological profiles, were said to be part of the package. This doesn't just compromise the submarine. It exposes the sailors and their families to potential coercion, blackmail, or targeted intelligence operations. It's a deeply personal and demoralizing blow. In the hours that followed the announcement, the leaks went viral. The information, or at least the claim of it, spread like wildfire across encrypted channels and open social networks. It garnered millions of views, becoming a top story on defense forums and news aggregators worldwide. Online search traffic spiked for terms like Borei-A leak and Knyaz Pozharsky secrets, as journalists, analysts, and the public scrambled to understand the magnitude of the breach. This initial leak triggered a flood of copycat claims and disinformation, further muddying the waters and creating a chaotic information environment aimed squarely at Russia's other strategic assets. The psychological impact was immediate and potent. So, what was the official line out of Moscow? Predictably, the Kremlin and the Ministry of Defense were quick to issue a firm denial. Their narrative framed the entire event as a clumsy piece of fabricated propaganda, a desperate information operation cooked up by Kiev. The stated goals? To demoralize Russian troops and to create a sensational story to justify and secure more Western military and financial aid. It's a standard playbook response, designed to shut down discussion and project an image of impenetrable strength. But there's another, more troubling, read on the situation. Western intelligence agencies are likely taking the possibility of a genuine breach very seriously. This theory suggests that Ukrainian cyber-offensive units have been systematically and patiently burrowing their way into sensitive Russian naval networks for months, if not years. This could be a multi-pronged effort, combining sophisticated network intrusions with old-fashioned human intelligence, cultivating sources inside the shipyards, like disgruntled engineers or contractors with access to classified systems. A successful campaign could have led to major breaches in what were thought to be air-gapped, secure databases at naval design bureaus or command centers. The timing of the leak also lands uncomfortably close to the submarine's rushed commissioning timeline. The Pozharsky went from construction completion to operational status in about a year. While the Russian shipbuilding industry is capable, this is an aggressive pace for a complex nuclear deterrent submarine, raising questions about whether quality control or security protocols were sacrificed for speed. And then there's the stranger, more subversive possibility that this wasn't an external attack at all. The leak could be the work of internal whistleblowers, or, even more concerning for the Kremlin, compromised insiders, Russian personnel who, for ideological reasons, financial gain, or under duress, decided to leak the information themselves. This could be an act of quiet sabotage, a calculated move designed to publicly question the reliability and security of Russia's nuclear triad ahead of a bigger strategic shift anticipated in 2026. It's a way to signal to the world, and perhaps to factions within Russia itself, that all is not well within the country's most protected military branch. Unsurprisingly, experts and online defense forums are deeply split. Some seasoned analysts dismiss the claims as classic information warfare, an exaggeration designed for maximum psychological effect with minimal underlying substance. Others, however, see it as a devastatingly effective psychological strike. They argue that because Russia's nuclear arsenal is a core symbol of its state power and global relevance, any attack on its credibility, real or perceived, inflicts disproportionate damage to the Kremlin's prestige. Adding to the mystery are a series of anomalies and the glaring lack of hard counter-evidence from the Kremlin beyond its blanket denials. If the leak was a total fabrication, where are the detailed rebuttals? Where is the proof that the submarine's systems and crew are secure? Instead, there are whispers of unusual crew rotations, suppressed readiness reports, and a general information lockdown around the northern fleet. Globally, the incident sends a chill through the strategic community. Analysts worry that exposed capabilities, or even the perception of them, can rattle the delicate balance of nuclear deterrence. If one side believes it has found a critical vulnerability, it could alter risk calculations in a future crisis. Inside Russia, the news is likely met with a confusing mix of hushed pride in their military's technology and uneasy questions. Why is one of the darkest and most guarded corners of the military suddenly, and so embarrassingly, lit up for the world to see? This leads to the ultimate, unsettling question. If Russia's crown jewel submarines, the very embodiment of its strategic might, can have their deepest secrets spilled across the internet without warning or a convincing rebuttal, what does it say about the state of their command and control? What catastrophic vulnerability, festering problem, or impending underwater crisis is the Kremlin desperately trying to hide from its own people and from the world?